Solve between minus 180 and positive 180 the equation 1 plus tan theta times 5 sine theta minus 2 is equal to 0. Now, the fact that this has been given to me in brackets already and the fact it equals 0 is really helpful. I'm really grateful that they've done that, because that's just straight away telling me that either this bracket has to equal 0 or this bracket has to be equal to 0. So straight away I can say that either 1 plus tan theta equals 0 or 5 sine theta minus 2 equals 0. So tan theta would have to equal minus 1, or sine theta would have to equal 2/5. If I do tan inverse of minus 1, I get minus 45. And I'm now going to draw a quick tan graph to find the other solution for this. I need to draw the tan graph between minus 180 and positive 180. Remember, it has asymptotes at minus 90 and plus 90. Always important to draw your asymptotes first when you're drawing the tan graph. So it's equal to minus 1 here, which we know that's the minus 45. And also here, that would be 180 minus 45. 180 minus 45 is 135. So these are the two values of theta that make this bracket here become 0. For the second equation, sine inverse of 2/5, I get 23.6 degrees. Now I need to draw a sine graph to get the second solution for that. Again, between minus 180 and plus 180. So here's my sine graph. It equals 2/5 here at 23.6, or here at 180 minus 23.6, which is 156.4. So these are the two solutions that make this bracket equal to 0. And therefore, these are my 4 solutions to part I. Let's have a look at part B, or part II rather. Solve between 0 and 360, 4 sine x equals 3 tan x. Right, now I've got sines and tans involved in this. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite the tan as being sine over cos. Now I don't like that fraction, so I'm going to multiply both sides by cos. I'm now going to make this equal to 0 because I can see that I've got a sine x appearing in both terms. So by making this equal to 0, this allows me to factorise the sine x outside. And now I can say that either sine x equals 0 or 4 cos x minus 3 equals 0. So if I do sine inverse of 0, I get 0. And just draw a very quick sine graph. I can see that it's going to equal 0 at 0 and at 180 and at 360, but 360 is not in the range, so I'm not going to give that answer. So these are two solutions. Or cos x is equal to 3/4. So if I do cos inverse of 3/4, my calculator is going to give me 41.4 as my first answer. Draw a quick graph, the cos graph. So equal to 3/4 here, where we know that this is 41.4, or here, where this is going to be 360 minus 41.4, which is 318.6. Excuse me. And those are all the solutions to that equation.